Welcome, everybody, to this amazing show. I am so glad that you are here. You want to know why I know that you are extremely important? It's because you are taking a powerful step right now. You are putting yourself first. You are watching this video. You are taking the time for you to start thinking differently. You are shifting your energy. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that absolutely incredible in this moment? That you are taking this powerful step. Now, you might not feel this way. You might have different situations that have happened or things that have shown up for you that has not necessarily had you thinking in that light. But that's okay. You took a step. You took a step. You're watching this video because you are curious. You mean I have to see my healed self? I have to see myself as healed. And the answer to that is yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do need to take this powerful step towards yourself in every instance. So let's talk about that. What does that mean? What happens is so often, once we've been diagnosed with the dis-ease, is that we think about the past or we think about the future that leads us to fear. We end up in a fearful state in this moment. We say, oh my gosh, what did the doctor say? Did he say? And then we do something terrible as well. We go to Dr. Google and we type in there, oh, what are the symptoms of this autoimmune condition or multiple sclerosis or whatever it was? I know this happened for me. As soon as I was diagnosed, I had no idea. Hey, Claire, I had no idea what MS was. It was a mystery to me. And then I did the probably one of the more damaging things we could ever do, which is then I looked it up on Dr. Google. That put me into a month of depression, a month of, oh my God, is my life over? And that's what I thought about over and over. So that's what I'm saying in that statement right there is what we often do is we think about everything bad that could happen to us. And that leads us, because like energy attracts like energy, that leads us to a state of us not feeling good, us not feeling positive about this situation. I'm not saying positivity is what actually helps us overcome this dis-ease, but it is a step on the journey. And you'll find later on that joy is the key. Hey, Rhonda. So, as we look at all of these amazing steps and all of these amazing pieces that are going in through us, we have an opportunity in this moment right now to view ourselves as healed. So I'd like you to take a step in this moment right now. Take a deep breath in. Feel the air entering your nose. Feel your body in the room that you are in. Feel this space. Right now, in this present moment, because you allowed yourself to be in that present moment, you are healed. You are healed in this present moment. Now, I'd like you to sit and imagine that. Imagine yourself as that healed space within you. Can you see it? Can you see yourself as healed? I can. I know that you are. I know that this is the core of who you are, the essence of who you are. So we have a choice in that moment to keep feeling that you are feeling right now as the healed body, and allow the smile to rise on your face. Allow yourself to be in joy in that moment because, like we talked about earlier, like energy attracts like energy. So you'll find that that feeling that you're feeling right now in that essence of joy, that happiness, feeling your healed body will bring more joy to yourself. So we have a powerful opportunity to see ourselves as healed. Because if I can see it, then I can be it. But first, we have to create this experience. So, we create things twice. First, in our mind, we get an idea, we get a thought. That beautiful just breath that you took, putting yourself into that healed state, you are creating that first step of creation. Then the next area where you create it is in the physical body, in the physical representations that are around you, your perception in that moment. But what happens in this? If it was really that easy, all I got to do is think about being healed and I'm healed. Yes, ultimately, but your subconscious mind, where all creation happens, may not believe this yet, may not have us feeling this essence. What we'll do is under that premise, remember what I talked about earlier, when you left the doctor's office, you started most likely entering a state of fear, like fear of the future, fear of what may have happened, fear of just whatever it is. And that may have led you to frustration, anger, shame, guilt, depression. This all happens with this ease. And so, what we do, instead of seeing ourselves as the healed individuals that we see ourselves in the dis-ease state. And what really complicates this another level is a symptom. We'll notice a symptom coming in. We'll notice that, let's say with multiple sclerosis, because this is what I was diagnosed with 7 years ago, that I've put into remission. I was told I'd be in a wheelchair 6 months after my diagnosis. I was told I'd be in a wheelchair. That was 7 years ago. So now, thinking about this from a different lens, I had to let go of the dis-ease, which means radically accepting it. I'd accept that, yeah, that's what I was diagnosed with. I didn't resist it. I didn't walk away from it. But I had to take a powerful step towards joy. I had to take a powerful step towards seeing myself as the healed body that I am. Because what will happen is if I kept thinking about the symptoms, the worry, the shame, the guilt, the all of that fear, then that's what I was going to bring closer to me. That is what I was going to attract to myself in that moment. And that was the experience that I was going to see over and over and over and over again. So, like I said, what makes this complicated is we have a symptom that comes in that brings us right back into the dis-ease state. But like you did earlier, I had you take that breath, put yourself in the present moment, and in that moment, you were healed in that moment. So we have an opportunity to continue to perpetuate that good feelings within our body. And what we know is the quantum field that is out there, that exists, that's now being proven in the medical field and actually been proven with science that this exists out there. Your healed self exists in that quantum field because that quantum field is infinite. And as we know, the universe is always saying yes. So, what energy are we putting out there that we are attracting to ourselves? When we are constantly keep remaining in the dis-ease state, that's going to lead to frustration. That's how you're going to know that you're in that state of attracting dis-ease. It's going to come with frustration, fear, anger, shame, guilt, every incoherent emotion you could ever possibly imagine. So you have an opportunity right now to put yourself into the parasympathetic nervous system state of rest and repair by allowing this to unfold. You're allowing joy. You radically accept what's happening. It doesn't mean that you agree to it. It doesn't mean, but it means that you're not pushing away from it. And anytime we push something away, it just comes back stronger to us. So in this moment, you have an opportunity to attract the healed body to yourself. So do you see yourself as healed? That's a powerful step. And if the answer is no, then you know that now. It's just showing you the other side of the coin. It gives you an opportunity to say, okay, what would it mean to see myself as healed? So that's what I want to encourage you to, and I want to ask you. So in your journal or wherever you do your work, write down in your journal the question, what does it mean to be healed? What does it mean to see myself in this healed body? And answer that question. Take some time with it. Stream of consciousness writing. Slow yourself down, take a deep breath, and think about who you would be now that you are healed. It's a very, very powerful step. All right. I hope you guys all enjoy every minute of the rest of your day. You guys know it's really easy to step back into that healed body that we did at the beginning of this. It was less than a minute. So put yourself into that healed state and then answer that question. Ask yourself that question. What would it mean for me to be healed? And that is going to lead you to another step and then another. So I'm so happy that you're here. If you found value in this video today, oh, thank you, Patty. If you find that this was yeah, okay. So yes, Patty, it's a great question. I'd love for you to ask that question in the group, and then we can talk about that even further. So in that moment right there, so if we're thinking about ourselves as sick with the symptoms, got to remember right now you don't have those symptoms. Those symptoms happened in the past, and the past is 5 seconds ago. Or we have the fear of the future of the symptoms coming into that space. But right now, you're not. So allow those small steps to enter into this realm. So if you found this valuable, invite other individuals, share this out, share this channel out with other individuals. We're trying to help as many as we can. I love you all so very much. Enjoy this time today. Find joy, and even if it's just the littlest thing. I love you all, and we'll see you soon.